Here we go. Okay, and I will be on YouTube too. And then later I'm going to watch that.
Okay. Okay, we are now live streaming into YouTube. So welcome to tonight's Mary Kay. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm just watching everything. Welcome to tonight's What's in the Bag. I'm so excited to have you guys with us this evening. And as you notice, the look is a little bit off, but that's on purpose. We want you to see it a little bit off. So I'm Gail, and we are now live streaming into YouTube. Whoops. So Taj, you'll need to turn that down. There you go. And Taj is on with me. So Taj, tell us, what is your favorite product that we're going to be trying this evening?
I would have to say the primer.
The primer, the foundation primer. Yeah, it is a favorite everywhere. So great, super good. Okay, so we're just gonna kick this off with a little Mary Kay video about Mary Kay, because we always love to share Mary Kay. So bear with me as I screen share, and we'll get things started.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they are always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
Well, there we got it. Isn't that just great? That's one of my favorite videos. I absolutely love this video. So we are going to just kick off what's in our makeup bag. And every week we're going to break down and take apart a couple more steps for putting on our makeup. So tonight I'm starting with a clean face, but I already have half my face done with makeup and concealer and foundation primer. So I'm going to walk through those steps because that's what I would do in the morning. Obviously, it's evening, but this is when we're doing everything. So we're going to be talking about using a Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer, Under Eye Corrector, a foundation primer, and I'm tonight using my Mary Kay Luminous Foundation, and then also I'll mention our Mary Kay brush wash and show us our microfiber brush. So let's get started with our products. And I'm just going to kick it off by saying Mary Kay's got Perfecting Concealers in 6 different shades, from the very fairest to the very darkest for skin tones. And I actually use the light ivory on my eyelid, and then I use under eye corrector under my eye, and then light ivory again over my foundation. So let's get started with that. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I want to put on my Perfecting Concealer, and you can see that one side of my face versus the other. This is the done side. This is the not done side with a concealer. Alrighty. So I'm going to put this on, and working backwards is interesting. And I always like to put a little bit of extra, and this is the light ivory. I like to put a little bit extra in the inside corner of my eye. Then I'm going to pat that in. And I'm using the Mary Kay liquid foundation brush. See how this has kind of a wedge on the edge of it? Okay, so I'm going to be putting that in. And I'm just literally just stippling it, nothing more than that. The Mary Kay the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer also works as a primer. So I really like that. It's kind of a twofold product. And again, this is light ivory. If my skin was a little bit darker, that I would go with a little bit darker foundation or the little bit darker Perfecting Concealer. Like Taj, when you're wearing your concealers, because Taj is a light bronze skin tone woman, what are the 2 concealer colors or concealer color that you wear on your complexion?
Oh goodness. It's like a little darker, but not too dark.
Okay. So would you go, I'm thinking that you might go with, if we're looking at colors here on your eyelids, you might go with with the deep beige on your eyelid, or you might even going with the light beige because you're rather fair. And then under your eye, you might be going with either the light browns or even the deep beige there. So you might be doing light beige, light beige on your eyelid, and then deep beige under your eye, because you're a very fair complected African-American woman. Okay, so now I'm going to use under eye corrector, and I'm going to put that under my eye to take care of any, this side, to take care of, and I'm going to put that in a V formation. And so that's just, I just kind of smear it on. And what I want to show you is this doe foot applicator. So it gives you a lot of control. See that? It has a little tip on it. So I can really kind of blend that well. But I actually, again, like to use my blender brush and just pat that on just enough so that it's kind of in a V formation. Okay. So then the next step from there is it's time to put on my foundation primer. But I want to put on my foundation primer, and I also want to mix it with my liquid foundation at the same time. So I want to first clean off the residual of the 2 the concealer and the under eye corrector. So according to the directions on our brush cleaner, you spray a little bit on the brush. And then, so I wanted to make sure to get this in my laptop. And then you just kind of wipe it right on the top, the bristles. I'm just getting the bristles clean. As you can see, there's not a lot on there, but I wanted to make sure that I start with, so every time I switch brushes, every time I switch colors in a big way, I clean my brush. That's the idea by using this. So you can use this every day to clean your brushes, but then Mary Kay recommends that once a week, you want to wash your brushes with them, our microfiber brushes with warm soap and water, and then lay them flat to dry. And of course, you want to make sure that when in between uses, that once you have cleaned your brush, you want to go back and reshape the brush so that it air dries and it has great shape to it. So coming back to now, applying now that I've got my under eye corrector on this eye, now the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called Mary Kay airbrushing. So and I'm using my Time Wise foundation and luminous, and I'm also putting in a bead of my Mary Kay foundation primer. So the Mary Kay foundation primer has an SPF of 15, and foundation primer is designed to kind of fill in the cracks on our face. We call this face spackle in Mary Kay, but you can use it all over your face. I would avoid your eye zone because it does have an SPF 15 in it. And if your husband happens to be shiny on top, maybe he doesn't wear hair, this is a perfect clear product to put on the top, not only to protect his skin, but also because it gives his skin a nice matte finish. This also fills in like any divots that we might have from pores in our complexion. So when you put it on, you want to put it on this way, and then you want to brush it back that way. So you make sure that you get it in your pores. So let's come back to the application. I've put on my Mary Kay Time Wise Luminous Foundation. I've already pre-matched for that, and I'm using my wedge brush. I have a dollop of both on my hands. I'm just going to mix it on my hand, and so it's just on the tip of the brush, and then I'm going to pop this around a little bit. Oh, and I forgot to mention, on my lips, I also put my light ivory concealer on my lips because the concealer does work like a primer. So when I put on my lipstick liner, this is already in place. But I'm going to go ahead and put my lipstick on, or my foundation on. Grab a little bit more. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. There we go.
Mm-hmm. So Gail, Delaney is watching.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Hey, Delaney. And if I'm going up on my forehead, to finish it up on my forehead, kind of in a circular motion. Around my eyes, I like to pat my foundation. And I just go back over what I already had on earlier that I put on half my face. And because I wear glasses, I want to make sure that I get that little marking on the the sides of the nose from the glasses, and then make sure I get around the nostrils, and then dab it on my lips.
Tina's watching.
All right. Hey, Tina. Great to have you watching. Tina girlfriend. Yay. Okay. So I have all of my foundation primer on, and let me pop my glasses back on there. So next step from here would be for me to put on my powders, but this is where we're going to end because I just wanted to talk about how to prep your skin. So let's just do a quick review. First of all, in your eye zone area, you want to put a light concealer on your eyelid, and then under your lids, you want to put your under eye corrector. Oh, and there's one more thing I remembered that I did. So once my foundation is on, the next thing I want to do is go back and put a little bit of a triangle to lighten just this top portion of my under my eye. And now, mind you, I'm doing this without really seeing myself in a mirror because I'm doing it on a camera. But the idea here is that we have like a triangle of lightness on our cheeks. And by doing that, it just brightens it up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice fun tip.
Yeah, it's a fun little tip, and it just brightens the space up. I'm not
There's
really
another tip that I like.
Oh, tell us, Taj. Tell us. There you go.
Okay, with the new eyeshadows that were a limited edition, if you put some on your apple of your cheek, and you put like wineberry blush on there, oh my gosh, it'll make your cheeks sparkle.
Ooh, when we do cheeks, bring that back again so we remember to use that. That's great. That's a great tip. Thank you, Taj. So that's everything that we've got. How to prep your skin. This is the foundation primer, the concealers, and our liquid foundation. So we put the primers on first, or excuse me, we put the perfecting concealers on first, our primer on over that, and then another little bit of the very light ivory perfecting concealer under the eyes in a triangle form. Just kind of give a little frame to the very front of the face, and make sure that you do a little bit of that light shade of concealer on your lips so that your lips are ready for your product. And we mixed both the foundation and the primer together and then applied that all over. So that's called Mary Kay airbrushing. So that's everything that I've got from now. I hope that you'll learn something new. And next week, we'll be talking about our flawless face. And then the week after that, we're going to start with eyebrows. So we're going to do eyebrows. So it'll be kind of like a wow brow moment. And every week until we've got everything together and building our bag. So I want to say thank you to our viewers that got to watch today. This was kind of our big debut. Yay. First time I've live streamed into YouTube. And then your consultant, if you've made comments here, she'll reach out to you because she's got some deals going on. When we're done, well, Taj, how many people do we have watching right now?
We have four.
We
have
four people.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll come back and we will announce our winner, unless you can delay. Oh, I don't have my drawing tickets with me. So Taj, tell us who the four are.
Okay. Well, there's Delaney, Tina, and me. That's all I see.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, Tina's our winner then, because Tina's my customer. So yay, Tina. You won a Mary Kay prize for watching tonight. Thank you so very much. And note to self, I'll make sure I have tickets next time. And Taj, thank you for watching and keeping track of everybody. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to put them in the YouTube chat. And Taj can read those to me and I can answer those questions before we say goodbye. Do we have any questions, Taj? I think we
okay.
Do we have any questions?
Sorry.
Taj? That's okay. Are there any questions in our YouTube channel?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, we're good to go then.
Nope, no questions.
Okay. Thanks for watching, ladies, and we'll see you next week. It'll be a flawless face, and the week after will be eyebrows. Bye-bye. Thanks, Taj. Did a great job.